How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Legacies Season 2, Episode 14, titled There's a Place Where the Lost Things Go. And my goodness, this episode is a doozy. Oh, God. So, it's therapy time! Sort of. Apparently, we're all going to go into another world where we're end up in a film noir style episode this week because therapy is apparently a thing that takes place in film noir. Uh, to be honest, it is what it is, man. This episode was interesting. So they're using a spell to lock themselves in a magical other dimension box thing. It's not very eloquent of me to describe it that way. It's a group simulation. And so they all go in. Now, as we know, Josie is full of dark magic and has a second persona, if you will, because of it. Well, that second persona hijacked the simulation and changed the rules. Uh, yeah, and slowly but surely killed every single last person. Uh, with the exception of Lizzie and Hope. And Wolf Boy, whose name I forget. Oh, I just heard it. Raphael. I actually did not see it in the thing until after I said Raphael, but whatever. But yeah, so this episode is a giant doozy. So evil Josie, for lack of a better term for her, goes on a killing spree, killing literally everyone. She attempts to kill Lizzie, trapping Lizzie in the simulation world, but Hope stops her without her memories, and then, gets her memories back, and as a result, Lizzie and Hope are booted out of the world. But because Hope killed evil Josie and evil Josie killed regular Josie, she was like in a coma, and so obviously, like it's your stereotypical film noir like style episode. There's a detective. The teacher dude that got kidnapped, by the way, that we had before, that turned out to be Landon's brother. Uh, Turns out he's an actual person and not just Landon's brother in a disguise. It's an actual person who was kidnapped, put in a locker, and then trapped in the box. So there was that. Not much really happened that I can talk about. So this video might be very, very short. Uh, but yeah, so obviously they discover that it's Josie, or an evil version of Josie because now she's full of dark magic. And so they put her in the little cage thing under the house. Well, guess what happened? Josie woke up and they're all like, "Oh, you're full of dark magic, blah 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 blah." The usual spiel about how dark magic is evil and you shouldn't, let yourself be consumed by it. But yeah, so obviously when she wakes up, they confront her about it. She's full of dark magic, and not really in control of herself. And when Hope tries to put her, okay, it's really late. Sorry about that. But when Hope tries to put her back to sleep, Josie knocks her out and then literally raises the concrete that she's standing on up. And I guess she breaks up gas pipe or something because after that the entire house is aflame as she's walking out, and she just walks out casually as if she didn't just set fire to her house and school. And turns out Raphael saw the necromancer in the simulation world, um, which I think is weird. And there seems to be something wrong with Raphael. Conversely, there's also Hope, who's like losing hope that she's meant to be with Landon. Like apparently, they're just doomed. And yeah, honestly, I thought this episode was okay. I'm not really a fan of group therapy. From my experience, it's not good. But I had a singular bad experience with group therapy. So, oh Jesus Christ. So who knows? Maybe good therapy, group therapy is actually good for something. For other people, it's probably just not for me. But yeah, tell me what you guys thought of this episode down below. It's a good change of pace. I liked it. I'm not a fan of group therapy as a whole, but that's not really an issue of the episode. The writers wanted to go there. Honestly, overall, it was a good episode. Now we're getting into the end game of the season. Hopefully, Josie's fine. Like they remove the dark magic and it's all good by end of season. I don't know. Who knows? Let's see where it's going. Anyway, tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay bright.